Alright guys, so today I'm going to show you how to replace the pull handle and cable for the Garmin Force Trolling Motor. Recently I was fishing and the pull cable handle just completely broke off. Now, I know a lot of times, you forget about these types of things, and I did too, but always make sure you go in and, put some WD-40 or grease down in these grooves right here. There's one right here, and then there's one right here. So that's just a little tip for you, so you won't have to go through these bad boys. I can't even remember how much it was, but it wasn't cheap. So I'm going to show you how to do it real quick. The tools you'll need, just a pair of needle nose and just like a small screwdriver. Needle nose is going to be for this little pin down in here. I'm not sure if you can see it too well. There's a little pin right here, but you don't want to pull that out because that's what's keeping the handle, the cable inside of the trolling motor. So what we'll do is this. Let me move these fishing rods. I don't need fishing rods. First things first, let's just go ahead and open this up. And here's what will come inside of the box. So you've got obviously your cable, and you've got a big side, and you've got a little side. And then inside of this, you've got your handle pieces. So you've got a pin and a washer. And I'll show you how to put all this stuff together here in a minute. And be careful with this. You've got two little screws inside of this little handle. So just give me 1 second. Oh, and you've got an extra pin, and that's for the trolling motor part that I showed you just a little bit earlier. So, all right, so you want to prop your trolling motor up a little bit. So what you'll have to do is take this, and you'll have to use something to try to get this. Doesn't work that well with one hand. The reason you want to do that is you have a little bit of access to this right here, this little area. So let me find something. I'm actually probably just going to use some pliers. So pretty sturdy there. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. It's not like it's going to be a huge deal if it does. But all right, so now you have the ability to take this pin out. So let me just reach down in here. It's pretty simple, just like that. And then all you're gonna do is just weed this back through, just like this. And you'll see, well, it'll come out. And you'll just take your finger, pull it back through, just like that. Pretty simple. Then take your new cable. Obviously, like I said, you've got a big end, and then you've got a small end. The small end has to go in first, but it cannot go, the big end cannot go through here. So you have to put your small end and weed it through here in order to get it through. So let's just take this, run it through here, and you can kind of follow it a little bit. And there's another hole you have to weed it through. It's like right in the middle. It's like a little area for it. Sorry, I couldn't do it and hold the camera at the same time. So, yep, see a little hole right through here? It's kind of hard to see, but there's like a little groove for it. And then what you'll do is you'll just push it through. And then just go ahead and pull it out right here. And I don't know if you'll be able to do it by hand or not, but there's a little cable here, run it over it, and then weed it through this other hole right here. So it's gonna come through the hole here. Yep, gonna come through the hole, come on through, and I'm gonna have to push it from this end, and then just like that, it'll come through. And then push this back. If you guys can see it, there it is. You'll have to align it to this piece in here. There's like a little, yeah, there it is. So you have to align that. I'm not gonna be able to do it with the, well, I might be able to do it, but you'll have to align this to that. But I can't do it holding the camera, so give me a minute. All right, so once that's on there like that, you need to align these holes right there. If you can see that on the side, you got to align that hole with the other hole, and then you'll just take this pin and you'll put it back through, and I'll show you that here in a second. All right, so I thought that was going to take like maybe 20 seconds, but it ended up taking about a minute. And one little tip, grab like a screwdriver, flathead, doesn't really matter. And when you're pushing this cable in to this piece right here, just take a flathead or something and it kind of guide it onto that post. Obviously you might have to twist this thing around a little bit in order to get it to line up correctly, but it should look like that. Once you're finished, you know, you got your pin back in there, so you're good to go. It's not going to go anywhere at that point. So let's get this handle on. All right, so now since you've got this connected in here, and you got to put your handle on, so what you need to do is grab your piece that does not say Garmin on it. This one says Garmin, so this one right here is the bottom piece. Take your cable, run it through the bottom. Pretty simple, guys. Put your washer on, and then grab your pin, put it through the hole. Shouldn't be this hard. Push it through just like that. And then it kind of has like a little slot in here to line up so it doesn't rotate in there. And then also too, I had too big of a screwdriver. You need a PH1 screwdriver for these screws. So what we'll do is we'll take this cap, put it on, take your screws, kind of thread them in to each side. Grab the screwdriver and then tighten them down. Makes things a lot easier when you got a screwdriver that fits. Do it by hand first so you can get them down. Take your screwdriver. Good and tight. Make sure both go back. There you go. And just like that, it is done. Take this piece off. Take your piece down. And like that, you are done. Simple as that. So definitely an easy little thing to do if it ever happens. So thank you guys. See ya.